Hi, this is John Montgomery at IMC Studios, and I want to talk to you today about installing the Windows 8 preview. When you start the Windows 8 preview, you're going to see a Windows setup screen come up, and of course there's several languages you can install, but we're going to use the defaults of English, the time and currency format, and the keyboard input. So let's just go next here at this first window, and then we'll install now. As you can see from the setup window, setup is starting, and what I'll do here is pause for a moment and we'll continue moving forward. The very first screen you're going to see in the Windows setup is entering the product key to activate Windows, so I'll do that real quick. Once the key is accepted, you'll see the pre-release software license terms for Windows 8 pre-release, and of course we've got to accept those terms so that we can start the installation. And then your first setup question here is which type of installation you're going to want, whether you're going to upgrade your existing installation of Windows, which would be something you would do on a machine that already has an existing Windows operating system, or a custom install where we don't move any files or settings forward. We're going to put a fresh install of Windows, and we're going to do that for this one. And here we've got a single OS drive. It's unallocated, and we're going to select next on it. You do have some drive options where you could format, delete, or extend, create new partitions or whatnot, but we'll just accept the defaults here and say next. And then Windows Setup will continue with the copying, and you'll see that the computer will restart several times, and it's going to go first through a series of copying all the Windows files, get those files, as it's doing now, ready for installation, and once they're all there, it's going to install the features, install the updates, and finish up. So we'll pause 1 second while this goes on, because this does take quite a few minutes. So here we are at the Windows setup, and you'll see we're just finishing up getting our files ready for installation. And you'll notice during the installation, the computer will restart several times. And once these files are ready for installation, we'll actually start the installation of those features. We'll install any outstanding updates, which is a great new feature of Windows 8 from the get-go. You get your first layer of updates installed. So you can see we're installing the features, they're finished, and then we'll continue installing updates and finishing up. I'll pause here as we do this because this does take a few minutes. And next, of course, you'll see the restart, and we'll go ahead and let the system go across and restart, and after the restart we'll come right back again. So here we are with Windows, your initial boot, and you'll see we get the new spinner. Let us know that the system is working, and we are now building our final approach here to Windows 8, where we're actually preparing Windows. And then after you see that initial preparation, you'll see the notice that they're getting devices on the system ready. And we're given a status of that. Once the system finishes the device readiness, then Windows is going to go on to the initial build. And then here's that message that we're actually getting the system ready for operation. And once the system reboots, you'll come back to the Windows screen. We've got a little bit more to do in setting up our Windows, but I wanted to get you through the installation. That's pretty much what we have to do. Once we go through the main screen, Windows will restart. We've got our personalization section, and we will name our PC, but we're basically through with the installation and now down to personalization, which look for this personalization steps on the next video.